What's brewing, coffee lovers? Here on the Caffeine Show, I want to provide you with the knowledge to experience really delicious caffeinated drinks. So stay tuned for my thoughts on the new energy drink called Flyte, which is made from green coffee beans. We also have the brand new home grinder by Eureka, the Mignon V3. And as we get ready for the summer, we've been sent this new cold brew by Union hand roasted, and we're going to be creating a cold brew coffee cocktail with it. So we've been sent these energy drinks by the people over at Flyte, and what's interesting for me is the energy part is from caffeine from green coffee beans. And also this energy drink is very much geared towards being clean and natural. So let's sort of unpack this. The drink delivers around 100 grams of caffeine, so that's about there's slightly more than a double espresso, but less than a mug of brewed filter coffee. But why green coffee beans and not roasted? Well, let's go back to the manufacturer. They tell us that the roasting coffee process reduces the chlorogenic acid, and this is the thing that has all of the health benefits. And there have been a number of studies that state that chlorogenic acid has a variety of health benefits, most notably to reduce blood pressure, it helps with weight loss, and more recent studies have indicated that chlorogenic acid may improve mood and lower blood sugar levels. All sounds great so far. So why is it clean? Well, according to their website, it has very few calories and doesn't give you the slump like with coffee or other energy drinks, and all the ingredients are natural. Now, I accept that it may have less calories than an apple, but at least we know the nutritional value of an apple, and eating an apple isn't just about calories. I also can't find anywhere that can back up the claim that you don't get this slump, even though it's claimed numerous times throughout their messaging. And lastly, that all of the ingredients are natural, i.e. the sweetness all comes from juices and the stevia leaf and everything is non-GMO, but it does also have sugar in there. I think what kind of sticks in my throat about these kind of healthy products is that they claim with a total lack of citation or any form of scientific backup. And the processes are often so oversimplified and to such an extent that they actually skirt the edge of truth. But I guess you want to know, how does it taste? Well, it's really sweet and fruity, but it still tastes processed. Even though the ingredients are all natural, it doesn't taste clean like a fruit juice. There's lots of jarring flavours in there. I mean, I don't know what green mango tastes like and red berries, but it just tastes a bit worthy. I can't say it's for me really. I'll take the espresso every day. But what do you think? Have you tried these drinks, or what do you think about healthy energy drinks? Let us know in the comments down below. So next up, we've been sent the brand new Eureka Mignon V3 by the team over at Machina Espresso in Edinburgh. This is the third generation Mignon from Eureka and the mid-level grinder in that range. It's listed at around £350, which puts it bang in home espresso grinder territory. Now, we're going to be doing a more comprehensive home grinder review in the magazine, so look out for that in the next issue. But here are a few things I wanted to show off. It's now got this quite fancy little LCD touchscreen, which makes for much easier dosing. The grinder control up here, which seems very familiar to previous models, has now got these markings on here, which gives you the ability to go back to a previous setting. What's also lovely is that it has step-free adjustment, so you can be super nerdy and accurate with your grind. We also love the solidity and the weight to this. It's got a real quality feel to it, and it's really quiet. Now, this may not seem like a big deal, but waking the entire house up grinding coffee at 6 AM generally doesn't go down well with those that are sleeping. If we were to have a few gripes, we found some inconsistency of around 0.5 of a gram on an 18-gram shot, and it can be a bit messy with static, with chaff sticking to the machine and grinds flying all around the place. All in all though, this should definitely be on your shortlist if you're looking for a new grinder that can handle from French press all the way through to espresso. Also, if you know of another good home espresso grinder for less than £500 that we should be testing this against, then let us know in the comments down below. If you want to pre-order one of these grinders, we suggest you hit up the team at Machina Espresso, who are one of the official resellers of Eureka in the UK. If you'd like to support us here at Caffeine, you can do so by taking out a subscription to the magazine or purchasing some of these fantastic prints from our website, and that is www.caffeinemag.com. Last up this week, we have some cold brew by Union and Brew Lab. But before we dive into the drink, there's another bit of newsworthiness that we wanted to talk about. And that is that Union have just announced that they have partnered with British Airways to create an exclusive blend for passengers in Club World and First Class. Now, interestingly, they state this is a unique blend of coffee that has been specifically developed and designed for our customers to enjoy at altitude and on the ground. And why I bring this up is because there has been research into why food and drink taste different in an aeroplane. Apparently, our taste buds and sense of smell are the first things to go at 30,000 feet, says Ross Brown, the director of in-flight dining and retail at American Airlines. Flavour is a combination of both our perception of saltiness and sweetness, and these all drop when inside a pressurised cabin. Everything that makes up the in-flight experience, it turns out, affects how your food tastes. Food and drink really do taste different in the air compared to on the ground, says Charles Spence, a professor of experimental psychology at Oxford University. There are several reasons for this, and a lack of humidity, lower air pressure and background noise. So we'll be very interested to know if these factors were taken into account when Union created this new blend. However, what we're really here to talk about is this new cold brew. Now, if you were able to get to the London Coffee Festival this year, you might have been able to taste this on the Union stand. I didn't, however. This, as far as I understand, was created in conjunction with the peeps over at Brew Lab in Edinburgh. Now, confession time. Along with the espresso martini, straight cold brew ranks pretty damn low on my list of tasty drinks. However, I really like this. I really like this. It actually tastes like chocolate milkshake. Even you liked it, didn't you, Neil? Most cold brews that I've tasted usually have this dry, papery quality, but this doesn't. It's actually delicious, and I would actually consider buying this on a warm day. But what are we going to make with this is something a little different. We're going to mix it with equal parts of gin, ginger ale, and cold brew for a caffeinated highball. So we're going to start with the gin. We're going to do 50 mils of each one. There's 50 mils in here already. Great. That's AK's gin. We've got some Fentimans ginger ale. I'm going to do, there's about 50 of that. And then we're going to go in with the cold brew. Okay, so this was recommended to us by the guys at Union. I'm going to give that a stir. They've sent us a lovely little paper straw as well. I'm going to give this a taste. Oh, that's good. That's dangerous. Yeah, so you've definitely got the gin and ginger ale. I think the cold brew brings a touch of sweetness in there. It doesn't take over. In fact, if anything, the cold brew is knocked to the back there. But this is absolutely fantastic. And like I said before, just this cold brew on its own, I'm generally not a fan of straight cold brew, but this is really milky and chocolatey. It's a Guatemalan coffee and it's really fantastic. So I'd absolutely recommend you go and check this out if you can. That's all for this week. If you enjoy these videos, give us a thumbs up and click on the bell icon to get notifications of when we upload next. Last week's video is just down over there. Check out more of what we're up to at Caffeine Mag on all the socials. And remember, great coffee is for everyone. And we'll see you all next time on The Caffeine Show.